Welcome to Paraguay, a landlocked country nestled in the heart of South America, often called the Corazón de Sudamérica, or the Heart of South America, due to its central location on the continent. Despite being one of the smaller nations in the region, Paraguay is a land rich in history, culture, and natural wonders, offering a unique blend of traditions and modernity that many people around the world have yet to discover. In this video, we'll explore 36 fascinating facts about Paraguay that will surprise and inspire you to learn more about this beautiful, underrated nation. From its remarkable landscapes to its captivating traditions, there's so much to uncover. Before we start, I ask if you give me a like and subscribe. This really gives me a lot of motivation to keep making videos like this one. Let's begin. 1. Paraguay is one of only 2 landlocked countries in South America, the other being Bolivia. Despite not having a coastline, Paraguay is known as the heart of South America due to its central location on the continent. Its strategic position connects Paraguay to its neighboring countries via the extensive river network. 2. Even without an ocean, Paraguay boasts a navy. That's because the country has 2 major rivers, the Paraguay and Paraná rivers. These waterways not only serve as important transportation routes, but also define the country's natural borders and are vital for trade and fishing. 3. The country is divided into 2 distinct regions by the Paraguay River. The eastern region, known as the Paraná Plateau, is lush and more populated. In contrast, the western region, or Gran Chaco, is vast, sparsely populated, and primarily made up of low forests and dry savannas. 4. Speaking of the Gran Chaco, this remote wilderness is one of the world's largest dry forests. It covers 60% of Paraguay's landmass, but is home to only around 3% of the population, making it one of the least inhabited regions. It's also a biodiversity hotspot, full of unique wildlife species. 5. In the north of Paraguay lies part of the Pantanal, the largest tropical wetland in the world, shared with Brazil and Bolivia. This ecological gem is a haven for wildlife, including caimans, capybaras, jaguars, and hundreds of bird species, making it a paradise for nature enthusiasts. 6. Paraguay is the only country in the Americas where more people speak an indigenous language than the colonial language. Guarani, spoken by 90% of the population, is one of the official languages alongside Spanish. It's a key part of national identity and everyday life. 7. In fact, Paraguay's currency is called the Guarani, named after the indigenous people who lived in the region long before European colonization. It's one of the oldest currencies still in use in South America, dating back to 1943. 8. The country has a unique colonial history. Unlike many of its neighbors, Paraguay didn't experience massive European immigration. Most Paraguayans today are of mixed indigenous and European descent, known as mestizos, maintaining strong indigenous roots. 9. Paraguay gained independence from Spain on May 14, 1811. But what's interesting is that it was achieved without a single battle. The revolution was mostly peaceful, making Paraguay one of the first countries in Latin America to break free from colonial rule. 10. Paraguay is also home to one of the bloodiest conflicts in South American history, the Paraguayan War, 1864 to 1870, also known as the War of the Triple Alliance. It was fought against Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay, and tragically, Paraguay lost almost 70% of its male population during the war. 11th. Paraguay may be landlocked, but its economy thrives thanks to its rivers, which serve as important transportation routes for goods like soybeans, beef, and electricity. The Paraguay and Paraná rivers connect the country to the Atlantic Ocean through Argentina. 12. One of Paraguay's most impressive landmarks is the Itaipu Dam, which it shares with Brazil. Itaipu is one of the largest hydroelectric dams in the world, producing nearly 90% of Paraguay's electricity. This has made Paraguay one of the biggest exporters of clean energy worldwide. 13. Agriculture is a major contributor to Paraguay's economy. It's one of the world's top exporters of soybeans, alongside other products like beef, corn, and wheat. In fact, Paraguay's cattle industry is so vast that there are more cows than people in the country. 14. Asunción, Paraguay's capital, is one of the oldest cities in South America, founded in 1537. It's often called Mother of Cities because many expeditions that led to the founding of other major cities in the region, such as Buenos Aires, started from Asunción. 15. Paraguay's economy is informal to a large degree. It's estimated that around 40% of the workforce operates in the informal sector, including street vendors, unregistered businesses, and casual labor. This gives the country a very vibrant, bustling atmosphere, especially in city markets. 16th. Paraguayans love their traditional music, especially the harp. The Paraguayan harp is a key instrument in folk music and is known for its unique, lively sound. You'll often hear it during cultural festivals and celebrations throughout the country. 17. Tereré is Paraguay's national drink, and it's not your typical beverage. It's a cold, refreshing infusion of yerba mate served in a guampa, often enjoyed communally with friends and family. Unlike its hot counterpart mate, which is popular in Argentina, Paraguayans prefer it chilled. 18. Soccer is practically a religion in Paraguay, just like in much of Latin America. The country has a rich football history, and its national team, La Albiroja, has qualified for multiple World Cups, even reaching the quarterfinals in 2010. 19. For a slice of history, check out the Palacio de los López in Asunción. This grand building is the presidential office and residence, and its majestic design stands out against the modern backdrop of the capital city. Nighttime shots of the building when it's illuminated can add a dramatic flair to your video. 20. The ñanduti, a type of intricate lace making, is one of Paraguay's most recognized crafts. The lace is inspired by spider webs, and each piece can take weeks to complete. This delicate art form is often passed down through generations and is a symbol of Paraguayan heritage. 21st. Paraguay has one of the smallest populations in South America, with just over 7 million people, yet it's the size of Germany. This low population density gives much of the country a quiet, rural charm. 22. Despite its size, Paraguay is one of the safest countries for tourists in South America. The people are known for their hospitality and warmth, and visitors often talk about the country's laid-back and friendly vibe. 23. Paraguay's Jesuit missions are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These historic settlements, built in the 17th century by Spanish missionaries and indigenous Guarani people, showcase a unique blend of European and indigenous cultures. 24. The Chaco War, fought between Paraguay and Bolivia from 1932 to 1935, was one of the most brutal wars in Latin American history. Paraguay emerged victorious and solidified its claim over the harsh, resource-rich Chaco region. 25. Paraguay's flora and fauna are as diverse as its landscapes. You can find jaguars, pumas, giant anteaters, and capybaras in the wild, along with hundreds of bird species. The country is an underappreciated gem for wildlife lovers. 26. Paraguay's flag is unique because it has different designs on each side. The front features the national coat of arms, while the reverse displays the treasury seal, making it one of the few flags in the world with distinct sides. 27. Did you know that Paraguayans enjoy the longest siestas in South America? Due to the tropical climate, businesses in many parts of the country close for long midday breaks, allowing people to rest and avoid the hottest part of the day. 28th. Paraguayans are also deeply passionate about food. Some of their favorite traditional dishes include sopa paraguaya, a delicious cornbread that ironically translates to Paraguayan soup, and chipa, a cheesy bread often eaten during Holy Week and religious festivals. 29th. Paraguay's capital, Asunción, is one of the hottest cities in the world in terms of climate. During the summer months, temperatures can soar above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, making Paraguay one of the warmest countries in South America. 30. Paraguay is heavily focused on environmental conservation. Over the years, the country has established several national parks and reserves to protect its diverse ecosystems, such as Ybycuí National Park and Cerro Cora National Park. These protected areas are home to endangered species like the jaguar and giant armadillo. 31. Paraguay's vast hydroelectric potential has made it a global leader in renewable energy. Thanks to the Itaipu and Ybycuí dams, nearly all of the country's electricity comes from renewable sources, and Paraguay exports a significant portion to neighboring countries. 32. Paraguay has been recognized for its eco-friendly practices. In rural areas, especially within indigenous communities. Sustainable farming methods like agroforestry help maintain the balance between agriculture and the environment, preserving natural resources for future generations. 33. The country's wetlands, especially the Pantanal, are critical for maintaining biodiversity. These marshy areas act as natural water filters and flood barriers, and they support a variety of aquatic species, making Paraguay an important player in South American conservation efforts. 34th. Paraguay is experiencing a tech boom. In recent years, Asunción has become a hub for tech startups, with young entrepreneurs driving innovation in fields like software development, e-commerce, and digital services. 35th. Paraguayans are huge fans of esports. Video gaming and online gaming communities have been growing rapidly, and Asunción even hosts international gaming tournaments, drawing participants from across South America. 36. Lastly, did you know Paraguayans are incredibly social? One of the most common phrases you'll hear is tranquilo, meaning calm or relaxed, perfectly capturing the country's laid-back and friendly atmosphere. Whether in a city plaza or a rural village, life moves at a comfortable, unhurried pace, and people always find time to enjoy good company. Whether it's the vibrant city life, the stunning natural beauty, or the rich cultural heritage, Paraguay has so much to offer. We hope these facts inspire you to explore this amazing country and uncover even more of its hidden gems. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content from around the world.